Okay, so here we go. We've got the email through from England. I haven't looked at it yet, so this is kind of a live, unedited version here. I'm going to be ticking off players, saying what I think, live as it happened. I'll probably come back with a more, polished video at some point when there's more information out about this, but I thought I'd do it live, if you like, live reaction. It's always good fun, puts good pressure on me as well. So here we go. Let's click the email. Let's go full screen on my email. There's always a bit of blurb at the beginning. We'll just leave that one. I'm just going to go straight into the team. Okay, here we go. Forwards. Finn Baxter. I'm going to literally tick them off as we go here, old school. Yep, his form had dipped, but we thought he would be in the squad. He is. Ollie Chesham. Okay, well, that's good news. That means his injury isn't that bad, and he should be fit for either the beginning or some of the Six Nations, and he's so key. He's on the, not extended contracts, what I'm trying to say, the hybrid contract. So all the hybrid contract guys I'm watching out for. Okay, Alex Cole's here. Yeah, he is in. I don't know if they're going for 4 or 5 second rows. But yeah, I thought he's in good form. Comments from you guys about, is he physical enough? So questions to answer, but he's in good form. So here we go. Cowan-Dickie. Sticking with Cowan-Dickie, as I thought he would. I had done a prediction video on what he was going to do, so I'm interested to see if he sticks with that. So it looks like he's sticking with his tried and tested hookers, his physical hookers. Cunningham South, absolutely no surprise there with Cunningham South. Big impact off the bench. Or does he start for Borthwick, as I think he might, but Harlequins only seem to be using him off the bench. Try not to make a cut here. I'm just doing it live as we see it. Then the Currys, both Currys. That's interesting. Ben Curry in form. I thought he might come in maybe for Underhill. Underhill is injured, so I doubt he'll be in here. And Tom Curry. There you go. Not particularly in form. He's okay, but he's on the hybrid contract, so you kind of have to pick him, I guess. So that's what I thought would happen. It's not what I would have wanted to happen, but I thought it was going to go there. Theo Dan, sticking with Theo Dan as one of the backup hookers. And Jamie George is down there a little bit. So those are our 3 hookers, just completely normal as we thought. Dombrandt. Whoa, he sticks with Dombrandt. I haven't even looked down to see if Tom Willis is on this list. Am I going to be upset? So he's playing well for Harlequins, as he always does. But for England, it hasn't really happened yet. If he's in instead of Tom Willis, I said I'd cry. Maybe I'll do that off camera. Ben Earl's in. We thought he would be. He's been very good for England. If he's deployed at 7, I am a little worried about maybe his tackling. He's not the most natural tackler, although he can tackle big, but he can miss tackles as well. Not the most natural jackler, but he can do it, if you know what I mean. He's a runner, essentially. Ellis Genge, yeah, we thought that Genge would be there as, stuff going all over the place, as one of the loose heads, probably the starter. Jamie George, yeah, we said him already. Joe Hayes, he's in form, definitely. Is he international quality? That is the question. But tight head-wise, Hayes, and I've gone past Dan Cole. Dan Cole would have been there. So, yeah, no Dan Cole. Okay, where were we? Ted Hill. Hooray. Okay, I'm not going to be crying too much then. So, Ted Hill is in. Hopefully as a 6. He could play second row as well, actually, if you want him in a squad. So that's great news. Ted Hill, I think he's got a big future. I mean, he's not like he's young. What's he, 26, something like that? So perfect age. Atoje was going to be in. Yeah, he's in good form, if not quite the player he used to be, speed-wise. Martin, yeah, bashing away for Leicester really well. Can he open up a bit? That's what I want for him. Apoka Fajor, he is in. Is he in as a loose head or a tight head? We'll see as we look through the numbers. Bevan Rod playing excellently for Sale, scrummaging probably better than he ever has. Going down slowly here, getting to the Willises. Stewart, yep, Stewart's our best tight head at the moment. Not the best tight head at Bath, but still our best tight head. Hey, okay, we have Tom Willis. I'm not crying just yet. So let's tick him off. And that is the forwards. I'm not going to look at the backs yet. So who do we not have? We do not have Henry Pollock. Okay, I kind of see that, I guess. But do you need Dombrandt as well? If you've got Earl, Dombrandt and Willis is 3 8s. Then you've got Curry, Ben Curry, Cunningham South. Ted Hill and Cunningham South looking like the 6s. Ben Curry, Tom Curry as the 7s, but then what's Ben Earl? So, I mean, you could have put Pepper in there, or Pollock in there, or Pepper, or someone like that. Interesting. That's kind of saying that maybe Earl's not going to be playing 8 potentially sometimes. I don't know. Seems like maybe a missed opportunity, but I'm happy Tom Willis is in. So, yeah, I would say I would like to have seen Pollock in potentially, but there's time for him. So, okay. Not too bad there. Pretty happy. Oh, and then who? Tight head-wise, we don't have Davison, don't have Cole. Stewart. So we've got Hayes. Okay, so Apoko Fajor is in as a tight head. There we go. Okay, so we've got Rod, Genge and Baxter, Apoko Fajor, tight head. Cool. Okay. Excited to see that go. Pretty happy. Let's go through the backs. Here we go. So we've got, what are they going to do in the centres? Oscar Beard in as a 13, out and out 13. I think he's going to be really good in that defensive slot as well as attack. I said he'd go for Daly. I thought he would. I just had that feeling when Furbank got injured, he'd scuttle back to Daly. He's playing well, but he's just not obviously the player he was. Did I even have him on my list as possible? No, I didn't even have him on my list as players I was considering. So there we go. Daly is in. Dingwall, he's safe. I mean, I like Dingwall a lot, but it's just stepping up a level to international physically, speed-wise. I just don't think you're going to win World Cups with Dingwall as much as I like the guy. Staying with Ford, he's playing well when he plays, but, I thought it was a good chance to cap Fergus Burke. We're past the Bs. That's not happening, or maybe he's turned England down for Scotland, or maybe England haven't even bothered with that one. I think that could be an opportunity missed. Going down nice and slow here. Tommy Freeman. Yep, Freeman in, and we'll see what he's in as when we get other numbers. Probably in as a back 3, I imagine. Then Lawrence, of course, Ollie Lawrence. Playing fairly well. Mitchell is one of our scrum halves, probably our starting scrum half. Then Caden Murley. Okay, cool, good stuff. Caden Murley's in great form with Ibitoy injured. Murley's the obvious pick as a speedster, but then I can see Slight home there. Oh, I'm going ahead of myself. Randall. Okay, fine. Is he international? I mean, I'm still not sure. He's super quick. I mean, as an impact sub, maybe. Are his skills good enough? Not sure. Slight home must be fit enough then. He had a bit of a hamstring issue. We have Roebuck as your big, tall, one of your big, tall wingers. He is on great form, Roebuck. So, yeah, let's see if he can step up a level. Henry Slade. Yeah, Slade's in. I mean, don't quite get it, to be honest, because he's playing 10 for Exeter. Physically, he's not got that threat. There's other options there. Max Ajomu, we've gone past the O's. I thought would have been a fantastic shout there. So, disappointing, but expected. Finn Smith, I imagine underneath him is going to be Marcus Smith. Yes, it is. Freddie Stewart obviously was going to be picked. There he is. He's in good form. What can I say? But I can't pick him. He's too slow. He's going to get beaten one-on-one in defence. But there we go. Who would I've got? Hendy, I thought was fantastic. He could have been a great option. But going safe, as we thought on most things here with Borthwick. He has taken Tom Willis, so I'll give him that one. But yeah, apart from that, not so much. So what have we got here scrum half-wise? 2 scrum halves? No, Van Portfleet's on the end there. Mitchell, Van Portfleet, Randall. Not the strongest lineup England have ever had. Spencer's got to be gutted not to be in. I mean, he is strong. He's got a great kick. I think he can play fast rugby as well. He's in better form than the other two, I'd say. So tricky. Porter maybe suffering a bit for Harlequin's dip in form. So, okay, I'm glad Mitchell's there. The 3 fly halves, they're all on the hybrid contract. So maybe that's why Burke couldn't get in, but missed one there. Dingwall is a 12. Slade, I guess, is a 12. Or, Lawrence maybe is a 12. Beard. So, yeah, it's not the strongest lineup in the centres at all, is it? Really isn't. I hope Beard does get a go at 13. Lawrence and Beard I'd probably go for as my 2 there, 12, 13. Then Daly as one of the fullbacks. Freddie Stewart, Roebuck, Murley and Slight home as the other wingers and Freeman. So yeah, I guess kind of my summary would be, I've done this without cuts, without edits. You see me there, kind of work my brain in real time. It's kind of what we expected. I'm glad Murley's in. I'm glad Tom Willis is in. But apart from that, there's no real surprises. Underhill was injured, so Ben Curry, I guess, was the obvious choice. A little bit disappointed they didn't go a little bit more exciting with the hookers. Blamire's playing so well, Ogre playing so well. Scrum halves, I would like to see maybe Porter, Spencer in there, capping Fergus Burke to get that extra fly half in the bank. I think we've missed a trick in the centres, not taking a Jomo or not trying some other people, maybe Seb Atkinson, that sort of thing, sticking with Slade, and then Daly as your other fullback. I mean, that so could have been someone like Hendy or Carpenter. So one tick there for Tom Willis. The rest of it fairly safe, if we like, a little boring, but there's a good side in there. If they play well, they could win. I'm going to get behind them. But yeah, let me know what you think. Those are my live unedited takes. And also, I should remember to say this video is sponsored by Sports News Blitz. I'll leave it there. Get those comments down below.